Geordie Walker, key guitarist for Killing Joke, passed away at 64. Geordie Walker, the guitarist for Killing Joke, has a huge influence. Kurt Cobain allegedly stole his riff from 80s for Come As You Are. Metallica tried to mimic his guitar snarl on their rendition of The Weight, and LCD Soundsystem synthesized his riff from Change to create Losing My Edge. Jimmy Page, Trent Reznor, Kevin Shields of My Bloody Valentine, and the entirety of Faith No More are among the other artists who have given Walker's playing in Killing Joke high praise. However, Walker was never well known before passing away on Sunday at the age of 64. Killing Joke made the announcement of his passing on social media. We regret to inform you that on November 26, 2023, at 6:30 a.m. in Prague, legendary guitarist Geordie Walker of Killing Joke passed dead following a stroke, according to their statement. Family surrounded him. "We're inconsolable. Brother, rest in peace." The band's bassist, Martin Youth Glover, said on Instagram after Walker's passing, "No man was cooler than Geordie, one of the very best and most influential guitarists ever. He resembled Terry Thomas met Noel Coward's Lee Van Cleef. Very endearing, mysterious, and kind, with a soft, carefree touch, that is, when he wasn't tearing you apart with his incredibly sharp, eloquent shrapnel." Walker, who was born on December 18, 1958, got the moniker Geordie from growing up with a heavy Geordie accent. In the northeast region of England. At 15, he received his first guitar for Christmas in 1973. When he first got together with singer-keyboardist Jazz Coleman as a teenager, they soon became close by discussing their dislikes of one another. Walker said to Uncut in 2018 that "I hated everything he listened to, he hated what I listened to, but we both liked fishing, so we talked about that for 3 hours." Walker and Coleman would be the only two members of the band that remained constant during the band's more than 40-year career. The two guys established Killing Joke in the late 1970s along with Youth and drummer Paul Ferguson. Unlike other hard rockers, the guitarist used a hollow-body guitar similar to that of Elvis sideman Scotty Moore, but he had a Talent 4-Hi's guitar to fit the mood of a song, causing it to scream and growl on the band's 1980 self-titled debut, which featured the songs Requiem and The Weight. With its mechanical, brutal combination of post-disco and post-punk rhythms, the album set the standard for industrial metal going forward. The album's Wardens, along with Follow the Leaders from Killing Joke's second album, made it onto the disco charts in the United States. The song was so good that British radio DJ John Peel believed it had to be a more well-known musician recording under a pen name. For the band's 1985 Nighttime album, which featured 80s and their biggest mainstream success, Love Like Blood, Walker switched up his guitar to a gothier sound. In the 1990s, the band reverted to a more intense sound that was well suited to the emerging pop trend in industrial music. Their albums Pandemonium and Democracy featured Walker playing both folky acoustic guitar and tightly palm-muted guitar riffs that sounded like he was choking the strings. On their 2003 self-titled follow-up album, Nirvana paid back the band by enlisting Dave Grohl to play drums on the Death and Resurrection Show and Loose Cannon, which featured Walker's chugging guitar lines. Throughout their career, the ever-productive group released numerous EPs and dub versions of their songs, which had an impact on the industrial metal band Godflesh. Walker told Uncut, "We'd only listen to dub music without getting into arguments." Youth noted in his memoir, he was a virtuoso gunslinger, both with his music and verbosity.